What's up, gamers? Today we're looking at the Trio Light, which you can get from one of the newer Frostnite quests. We're going to be looking at the perks I run with it, the hero I run with it, and how it performs in game. This is not the best build, but it's the most fun build in my opinion. So let's just get into it. Before we do, I'd like to ask, subscribe, like, comment, all of it's appreciated. Thank you so much for those who do. Let's just jump right into it. The first two perks of this weapon are attack speed, because the whole build of this weapon is DPS. We're going to be swinging this as much as possible and doing as much damage as we can. For our third perk we've got element, so that we can use it universally. For our fourth we've got damage, because we do have a high crit chance, but the crit damage is quite low base. The best possible build for this weapon would be a crit build, so go with that if you need, but for the most different and unique build, I went with this. For our fifth perk we got 50% damage to stun, staggered, frozen or knocked down enemies, which comes into play with our sixth perk. Every 8th hit to an enemy causes a stun around the character. So every 8th hit we're stunning everything around what we're hitting, and all of that will take 50% more damage. Let me just quickly compare this to something like the Spectral Blade, another fan favourite sword. The Tree of Light has a higher base damage because I've got the base damage perk. We do have a lower crit chance and crit damage because the Spectral Blade I have currently is a crit build. We do have a higher attack speed, a higher durability and a higher impact. This is because this is a bright core weapon, whereas the Spectral Blade is Sunbeam. I went with bright core for the Tree of Light so that we can use it more often, since we're going to be using it so much times with our high attack speed. It just makes more sense to have a higher durability. So from this you'd think that the Tree of Light is better. The Spectral Blade is better for taking out hordes, but for a single target like a smasher, the Tree of Light will definitely outperform the Spectral Blade. So let's get into the hero build and then we'll hop into a mission. So for the Tree of Light I went with Assassin Sarah, which has Assassination Plus. Dealing melee weapon damage, grants 1 stack of Assassination, up to 5 stacks. Assassination lasts 5 seconds and increases melee weapon damage by 18%. This is because the Tree of Light swings so fast we're going to be stacking Assassination in a second. You could run something like Autonomy Lessons or Soaring Claws, but I feel like this can deal the most potential damage in a fast amount of time. If I was going to run Spectral Blade I would probably run Soaring Claws, but I feel like this suits this weapon the most. For our teamwork we went with Blast from the Past, removes all shield and increases max health by 200%. We have Autonomy Lessons, Atomy? Yeah, this increases crit rating of swords, axes and swords by 15. This is just so we can have a higher chance of doing that extra 50% damage. It's not super necessary since the damage we're going to output with the crit is so low. We're looking at base damage, but this is possible. For our team perk we've got Soaring Focus and Soaring Claws. Soaring Claws is going to help us the most because it adds 3% of current health to weapon damage. More damage, we need that. Soaring Focus will help when we're doing heavy attacks, although with this weapon heavy attacks aren't super necessary. We've got From the Depths, increases melee damage by 44% based on percentage of your missing health. Let's say we're in a clutch situation where we've just got knocked back by a smasher. Because this weapon is suited for enemies like smashers, the extra damage from the health we're missing is going to completely obliterate it. We've got Easy Sword, increases sword heavy attack efficiency, that's a tongue twister, I don't know why, by 65%. This comes into focus with Soaring Focus. We're going to be making energy really fast and we've got the attack efficiency so we can put out attacks as fast as possible. Sorry, I'm slowing down with my words. Okay. And then our gadgets, Adrenaline Rush and Stationary Turret. Let's just hop into game because I'm apparently dying. When I said dying, I didn't actually mean dying, I meant I'm mixing up my words, so I just realised how easy it is to misinterpret that. Anyway, we're in a power level 108, is it? I think? I can't even see. But as you can see, we're one hit in basic husks. Yeah, it is a power level 108. Did you see the stun there? You might be able to see it. It's like, I can't explain it. It makes like a bell noise. Yeah, that was a stun. I can't demonstrate it super easily. I'll see if I can get like a clip on itself. That was it. Right there. It emits like a ray of light and stuns the enemy. So that was that against a horde. It is not as efficient as a spectral blade. If we was to run a spectral blade in that encampment, it would be done a lot faster, just because the spectral blade's purpose is to take out hordes. Something like the Tree of Light, we need to use it on a single target, which you saw with the Blaster Mist Monster. We took care of that fairly easily, whereas if we was to use a spectral blade, unless we were heavy attacking, it would not be done as fast. And just like that, the taker's down. Get a little cheeky stun. Now let's actually demonstrate the heavy attack. Okay. I did not intend that to happen, but it's got a high impact, so that's something. I did not know that would happen. Let's just take out a few more risks. I think we've got our stun on our next attack. Next one. There we go. So the stun actually hits every enemy around the radius. So for instance, if we hit one small little baby husk, everything around it will get stunned also. Let's just test on a smasher here. Okay. Get him slowed down. Get the stun on. We're doing that extra damage. Stunned again. Just get a quick heal. Stunned him again. That was fairly fast for a melee weapon. If we was to do that with the Spectral Blade, it would not be that fast. I keep on comparing it to the Spectral Blade because I wanted to do something different for this video. If you did like this video, however, please leave a like, comment below, subscribe. Everything is appreciated. Thank you so much. You make this channel possible. But apart from that, this weapon, it's a solid melee weapon. It isn't as good as others, but it performs really well if you're in early game. I think that's it. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next video. Goodbye.